Hey guys, welcome to Cookie and Screams. Today we're doing another sort of hexy build, but this one's going to be a bit different to our usual one. This is built around or a combination between two different hex perks that I think could be quite interesting. So without any further ado, let's get into the build. You can see what we're doing. So our first perk is Hex Plaything, or Hex Fortune's Fall if you don't own the Hellraiser chapter or Pinhead. Since Pinhead has left the fog, this has become a free perk, a general perk available to all killers, called Fortune's Fall. But what this does is that each time you hook a survivor for the first time, they become hexed and a dull totem will ignite. And for the first 90 seconds after it ignites, that hex totem is blocked to all other survivors, so only that survivor that is hexed can cleanse it. And while they are hexed, they gain Oblivious permanently for as long as they're hexed. And within 16 meters of the hex totem, they can see its aura, so they can go and cleanse it. This can be quite fun on Sadako because obviously, while we're demanifested, we have a lullaby, so that Oblivious doesn't prevent that. But it means that while we're manifested, we can maybe sneak up on survivors because they will be expecting a lullaby, and if they don't hear one, they might not think we're nearby. Also, Sadako is quite short, so you can hide behind a lot of line of sight blockers like rocks and stuff that might show a taller killer. And also, if we project to a TV that's near a survivor and it's around a corner or behind a wall or something, they might not realize that we've teleported to that TV. They might think we've teleported somewhere else because they don't hear the terror radius. They will see the aura of the TV turn off. So if they're paying attention, they might catch on to that. But it's also possible that the survivor has turned that TV off and they may think that's why the TV turned off, especially if we're chasing somebody that's doing a tape run. They might see the survivor run past, see the TV turn off, and think that it was them when it's actually us. But anyway, the main reason we have this perk is to combo with our second perk, which is Hex Pentimento. This is from the artist. This says that we can see the auras of cleansed totems. They'll show up in white by default. And we can go up to those totems and rekindle them into a Pentimento totem. Now, survivors can see the auras of these totems within 16 meters. But while a totem is rekindled, while we have a Pentimento out there, survivors will heal and repair 20% slower, plus a 3% for each additional rekindled totem, so up to a maximum of 32% healing and repair speed slowdown if you have all 5. And if you do happen to get all 5 at the same time, they all become blocked by the entity, which means they can't be cleansed at all, which means that 32% penalty is permanent, which is quite nice. And that's what we're going for with this build today. We're aiming to get all 5 Pentimento totems. Now, I don't necessarily recommend you do this in real games. You can if you want. It's a lot of fun trying to get those 5 Pentimentos. But generally, the better way to use Pentimento is to just ignite one to get the slowdown as much as possible. But that's no fun for videos, so we're gonna do the fun thing. Now, for our third perk, obviously, because we're trying to get all 5 Pentimentos rekindled, we need one more hex, because of course Plaything will give us 4, one for each survivor, but we need one more, and it needs to be one that the survivors want to cleanse. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be, it just needs to be a hex, because of course they're going to be looking, but they'll mostly be looking for their own playthings, so if they find a hex that's not their plaything, they may not cleanse it if it's something that they don't care about. I'm going with Devour Hope. This says, this ignites when the trial starts, and then whenever a survivor gets unhooked while we're more than 24 meters away, we get a token up to a maximum of 5. And then we gain benefits the more tokens we have. So at 2 tokens, we gain 5% haste for 10 seconds after hooking a survivor. 10 seconds after hooking a survivor specifically. At 3 tokens, all survivors gain exposed, so they can be insta-downed by basic attacks, which is the only thing Sadako has. And at 5 tokens, we get to Mori down survivors no matter their hook state. This is a very threatening hex, and one that survivors definitely want to cleanse. Once this gets revealed at 3 tokens, it actually stays secret until you hit a survivor with the exposed, and then the exposed is revealed. So you can sort of sneak it. But once this gets revealed at 3 tokens and the survivors get exposed, it generally slows the game down a lot because the survivors really want to find Devour Hope. Devour Hope is one of those totems where if it stays up, it can just snowball a game. So hopefully we can get some value out of that before it gets cleansed. It very likely will get cleansed because that's kind of what we're going for. But the insta-down can be quite nice. But you could put in any other hex perk you want here. You could put in Rowan if you want some slowdown. You could put in Retribution if you want some aura reading on whenever one of your totems gets cleansed. If you wanted to be annoying to the first person you Plaything, sorry, you could bring Undying. It'd be quite funny. It's up to you. Pick your favorite hex here. You could use Blood Favor if you don't want to deal with pallets until it's cleansed. Problem with Blood Favor is that once it does get cleansed, you then have to deal with all the pallets that you didn't deal with earlier in the game. But hey, this is up to you. Pick your favorite hex here. And once again, our 4th perk, we're just going to go for a bit of slowdown. This is another pick your favorite. I'm going with Surge. This says whenever we down a survivor with a basic attack, generators within 32 meters will explode, meaning they lose 8% of their progress, and then they will start regressing. And if there happens to be any survivors repairing on them at the time, they will scream, so you'll know if there's another survivor nearby. But this could be anything you want. If you wanted to go slowdown, you could go with Grim Embrace, since we're aiming to hook every survivor anyway. You could go with you could go with Ruin if you wanted. It doesn't mean you'll get one less Plaything out, but it does mean there's another hex up for them to cleanse. You could go with Oppression, Eruption. Pick your favorite pick your favorite regression or slowdown perk here. You could even go with Sloppy Butcher if you want to do a bit more of a hit and run sort of playstyle. Hey ho, it's up to you. For our add-ons, once again, we're going with the Bloody Fingernails. Still Sadako's best add-on, but especially since we're hoping to get some good use out of Devour Hope. Before it gets cleansed, having that extra move speed out of projecting can be very, very fun for getting those surprise hits. Also, we can get those surprise hits with Oblivious, if they're still Oblivious. With Plaything, we can maybe shoot out of a TV, come around a corner before they're expecting us. Our second add-on, I'm going to go with the Ring Drawing here, which says whenever we hook a survivor carrying a tape, other survivors gain condemned. Since we're going for those hooks to build up our Plaything stacks and totems, we may as well get a little bit more pressure. If I was playing this in a normal game and not going for the 5 Pentamentos, I would go for the Yoichi's Fishing Net add-on here, which says that survivors with 4 stacks of condemned suffer from blindness. I did have this on the build originally. The blindness means that they can't find the Pentimento totems because they can't see the auras, which could help us get all of the Pentamentos lit before the first one gets cleansed, because if the first one gets cleansed, then we don't get all 5. And that's what we're going for. Unfortunately, the blindness also means that they don't see the auras of their playthings, and that is an issue I had several times. Really wanted them to cleanse the playthings so I could get the Pentamentos out, and they just couldn't find them. So if you don't care about getting all 5 Pentamentos, you just want to play this build with Plaything. The Yoichi's Fishnet is pretty good for that, but I'm going with the ring drawing. You could also always go for the video tape copy if you want more condemn pressure, or the remote control if you want more aura reading. But for this video, we're going to be going with the ring drawing. And so yeah, that's the build. We're hoping to hook each survivor once, get those playthings out, and then when they cleanse them, we'll go around and hopefully be able to teleport to all those TVs and get our 5 Pentimento stacks. And so we get that permanent 32% slowdown. So anyway, let's see if we can get this going. Ooh, Father Campbell's Chapel. Let's see what we can do here then. There's some interesting totem spawns on this map. Ooh, nice early chase though, that's good. Hello, Shane. Ah, couldn't quite get through. Also, I thought I'd manifested there. Whoops. Out here. Oh, he is just going all of the distance. The hell are you going, sir? I tried to back out of that. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way though, sir, so... There we go. Got him in the end. Lost a gen for it, but this is our first plaything. Let's get that going. Boop. Let's check up in main. Nothing here. I can assume they're on this gen over here. Nope. Check over here then. Ah, hello. Now I'm a little bit too close for this. I want to leave. Yeah, that's that gen. That's fine. Because they've only got 2 gens over there. Which means I have like all of these gens over here to play with. Okay. Go, got the hit. And let's go here to catch up. Yep. That's interesting. Boop. Well, he got the tape in, but he still has some condemn. And that is our second... That's our second Devour Hope stack. Or second plaything at least. Should be our second Devour Hope stack unless it's already been cleansed. Nope, there it goes. They just turned that off. I was hoping to go back there. Works for me. I'm happy to go with either of you, honestly. Excellent. Nice big surge. Let's go put him on this hook over here. Hello? TL, I don't want to play here. Hold of the burden, that's fine. Hello, sir. I have 3 Devour Hope stacks. Whoop. Now comes the panic. Fantastic, you're my last plaything. And my last Devour Hope stack. Oop. Come on, guys. Here's one. See, how are we doing? Oh, hello. Damn, we lost Devour Hope. Though that's kind of to be expected. But we nearly have all 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes the 5th. Go. We will, however, just take this kill. And then we will go and grab our Pentimentos. Right. Grab one here. Then we'll hop down there, go over there. On. Nearly there. On. And there we go. Look at that. All 5 Pentimentos. Oh, nice. We got the explosion. Now, I'm not just going to let you finish that. We'll kick that, and then we'll head over here. And bloody fingernails. Nice. We get a surge on both of those as well. And just look at that. Ooh, and we get a... Hello, sir. That's our ring drawing coming in clutch there. Wasn't expecting him to just vault back, but for sure. Oh, he got caught on the door. Fine. We're just going to pre-drop that, aren't we? Yep. Yep. He just leaves. Oh, nicely done. Oh. But then he messed up. Well, you, sir, pay the price for not paying attention to your Condemn. Then we'll head over here. Oh, nearly there. Interesting. This is not near the TV. Which implies... You over here somewhere? Oh, Ace just got tagged. There he is. Bloody fingernails. Yeah. Now you can go and right there. Oh. Healed up. Interesting. Probably over in this corner here, out of range of that TV. Means I might catch him on the way back here. Oh yes, he's on second hook because he shouldered the burden. Didn't have any offerings. I'm gonna go check over in the circus. Oh. Hello, sir. Nice lithe. I can do that too. And lunge. There we go. You can see, like, once we got those, actually, I'll let Sadako do her thing first. Fantastic. And yeah, so you see, once we got those 5 Pentimentos up, there was very little survivors could do at that point. And it was helped out by that condemn kill we got on Vittorio. That was very useful. But anyway, that was our first game. Let's see if we can go into another. See if we can do that again. Family residence. It's a bit big, but really not too bad. Did I see a survivor up there already? I think so. An awkward middle map spawn though. Oh, there's a survivor though. Hello. Hello everyone. Oh, I thought she was going to go to the vault. Hello V. Fantastic. First down. Nancy took a tape from that gen over there. Put her over nice and in the corner. Right, I want to head over here in case anyone's found my totem. Nope. That's our second totem. Oh. Interesting. Just in case. Nice quick heal. Probably resurgence. I'm not interested in tunneling. Hold that. Meow. Bloody fingernails. So much fun doing that. Just kind of have to commit to it. Oh, no pallet here. Fantastic. This will be another plaything. And there goes Devour. So, no Devour today. But hopefully we can get some playthings out. I'm gonna check over here. Nothing here. Hello. You are another plaything for me. Well, she mistimed it, but I misjudged where she was. Should still be a hit, though. Thank you. Where's she going? This way. Oh, all the way to Shack. I have no interest in going there. Just who I'm looking for. Another plaything. Live? Nice. Live? That was weird. Is that weird? That seemed weird to me. Okay. Another plaything. We just took a tape, probably from that gen over there. These guys really need to start getting some of these totems cleansed. They've cleansed one totem, and it's the Devour totem. Oh no, I'm slow. See if I can sneak up with Plaything. Interesting. Nothing here. Livy. I'd really like to find the Fungmin, but nice fake. Boom. Surge. Oh. I wish I could say I did that on purpose, but unfortunately not. It was, however, hilarious. Let's check if there was a... Ah, yes. Hello, Lara. Meow. Okay. That's fine. I'll take that. Hello, Nancy. That's Plaything. They really should start clearing out some of these playthings, because it's starting to get pretty dangerous for them. I also need to find this phone. Ah, speaking of which... there goes one. Now, she's probably going to go straight for her TV and clear her condemnation. Or not. We're just going to go to check. Fine by me. Nicely done. 5. Okay, Feng cleared her condemnation. That's fine. Ah. Fine. They've still got 3 gens left, and I need you to get rid of a plaything, please. 2 gens, okay. Go. Right, that's our last plaything. So as long as we don't kill Fang, we're good for the build. Excellent. I want to head over here because I know this gen's moving. You're not who I wanted. That means the person over here is one of the people on Death Hook. Ah, damn it. Didn't quite get there in time. But I don't need hooks for Devour anymore, so... This is part of the problem with losing Devour early, though, is at this point, usually they'd be hunting for Devour, and that would slow the game down. But... nicely done. Are we gonna have some body blocks here? No? Okay. Well, there's one gen left. But we got 3 survivors. 1, 2... How are we doing on totems? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. See if we can get these. Do we get there before she cleanses that one? Yeah, nice. They still finish it though. That's a shame. But we got our 5 Pentamentos, which is fun. Nice dead hard. One out. Nancy out. My dude. Just leave. But we did get our 5 Pentamentos, so we'll take the 2k for that. And we got our 5 Pentamentos. So that was our silly Pentimento thing for today. I'm going to be honest, it's not great. I've been at this for 6 hours now trying to get these 2 games. It's not good. And trying to get all 5 Pentamentos is not particularly useful nowadays anyway. You get the maximum value from just having 1 Pentimento. So if you're going to run this in an actual game, feel free to do Plaything Pentimento. That's fine. But then maybe bring something like Retribution, and then or just like more regression, more or reading, more anything really. Yeah, unfortunately, just getting the 5 Pentimento stacks is not great. It's all right on killers like Dredge. Dredge is a little bit freer with his teleports. Although depending on the map, that could be false. Larry's has basically half the map where there's no lockers whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, so I probably wouldn't recommend doing this, but if you do, just be aware that yeah, you're and especially since like you're saving your Pentamentos for later, it means you're not getting any slowdown out of it, which means you basically have an empty perk until you've hooked everyone and then everyone's cleansed their totems. And if you ever get survivors doing boons, that's a problem. And if you ever get survivors who just don't cleanse totems, that's also a problem. So I've had several of those games today. So yeah, that's the build for today. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like on the video. If you have any questions or comments or requests, please leave those down in the comments as well. If you like this content and maybe you might want to see more, we do Sadako videos on Monday and Friday, and then extra bonus videos with other killers or survivor content on Wednesdays. Once again, apologies for this week. The Xenomorph video was a bit late, but it is up now. Please feel free to go and check that out. I'll leave a little card up in the top right as well there. And yeah, if you want to see more content like this, please feel free, please leave a subscribe, maybe ring the bell so you get notified every time that we get a video. And until next time, sweet screams.